Alright, last time on stream we got to do all of the stuff with Hockey Manor, and what else did we do? There was something before that. I don't remember what it was anymore. That's okay. We're moving on to the next things today. Alright, Minfilia, let's see what we got going for us. We're gonna jump right into things. As I stall. Alright, here we go. Minfilia's waiting to brief you and your fellow Scions. More like in Best Scion, girl.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
Portend a peril.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvib hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan.
It's crazy.
Unfortunately,
wasn't he summoned twice in a row?
The only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The Echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
I can't breathe.
So you will accept? Thank you.
I think I was supposed to nod
send him to
there.
Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola, can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ul'dah, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support.
Urianger, you do nerd things.
Urianger, send word to the students of Baldesion, and Alphino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be.
Oh, so you're doing the nerd things.
You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
As you do. A little bit more. Everything cranked up for a cutscene. Speak with Rashat Riki. Who the heck is Rashat Riki? Not the worst bard I've ever heard. Still not a great one. Purchase passage to Limsa Lamensa. Rashat Riki is the captain, or whatever it is, of the storm. That's right. I know exactly who it is. Hail, adventurer. You the guest we were told to expect? Forgive me, sir. To business, then. The kobolds have again summoned Titan. Crystals, fodder for their primal. Melvid! Nice of you to pop in. You leave the rest to me. Word has spread of your accomplishments, Soapy. Give the lack of forewarning, High Commander. High Commander, that's what she is. No strangers to conflict. Long have the Sahagin and the kobolds plagued our people. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten peace, it was the company of heroes we turned to, but they are long since disbanded. So it is that we now turn to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Alright, yet the situation is far from simple. Thalassocracy. What is the thalassocracy? It must be what they call the collection of bandits and pirates. A thalassocracy. Safety and security of Limsa Lamensa's citizenry are, of course, the paramount concern. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Soapy? I think I'm supposed to be nodding. But I am obviously not. Maybe before I interact with people, I should switch my armor out every time there might be a cutscene. When you find him, mayhap you could ask him for me. I meanwhile shall seek his fellows. Talking about the company of heroes, dude? Yep, Trek Tome. Talking about guys who need to change before we get in the cutscenes with them. Soapy on his mount. His crazy helmet. Hello, Tractum. Oh, you gotta say something, Venture? You just keep staring. Wanna know about the company of heroes? Ah, the price of bleeding name. Can't no one drink in peace. What do you wanna know? Why you're wearing that? Oh, what's that look for? I'm a goddamned hero, I'll have you know. Now I'm not feeling charitable. Do me a favor and kill those rats. Then maybe I'll talk. Alright, dude. I got 2 animal skins. I'm gonna be rich. Okay, so the beasties are dead. They are. Nice work. Save me the hassle. Never mind. Oh, sweet. I leveled up. I'd be able to say, Gabu. They're kind of built like Tidus. Miles were here, he would be making fun of me for mispronouncing Tidus over and over and over. Oh, before I forget, gotta drink my orange juice. Alright, Trachea, tell me what you got for me. Tractome! You here drinking again? That Gabu better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. That a fact. He'll vouch for me. Bro, I've been doing all your chores. Tidus. Tidus? Who the seven houses is Tidus? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody half-wit. That's the biggest load of Sahagin shite I've ever heard, both the outside. We'll learn the truth the Limson way. Limson. Lominson way, there we go. The words will come out eventually. My voice acting's not up to snuff today. But who could truly live up to this man? First man to smash this boulder will judge the Gabu Slayer. Who picked these boulders? They're nothing alike. I can't even target mine. Didn't notice the bomb at first. How much longer does it have? 15 seconds? Oh, we're in good shape. What the hell's with this? Yeah, keep doing damage to my boulder, it'll be funny. Everybody knows that Gabu is basically just a rock with legs. Please don't dismiss me, I've learned me lesson. You're blubbering. Mercy, please, I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. I'm getting turned down for work. This is what you're wearing, dude. Well, time to go on vacation. Actually, I'm going to set this as my home point for the moment. I think we'll be back here. I want to go across the river over and over. Why skit? Pardon? Slay the Lord of Crags? Fancy yourself heroes then, hmm? Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. Thus he is able to lay low the Lord of Inferno. We know full well the risk. We've taken every possible precaution. We lack the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. Man, Y'shtola speaks like a Charlian. It is true the company heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. We will not abandon Libs under the wrath of Titan. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurance you are more than common adventurers. I killed Titan, or I killed Ifrit. Isn't that enough? Ye gods, man, have you heard nothing I've said? We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. You imagine words can sway me, girl. You're welcome to find your own way into Ogamoro. Soapy, this bitch. We're just gonna have to do what he says, alright? Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa hangs in the balance. If we kill him, we're definitely not going to get his knowledge. Okay, what about instead of giving me your knowledge, tell me where you found your knowledge? The Nyx has recently been seen prowling the beach to the east. Darn, money. Tough break. Deal with the Nyx? Foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to be served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Anyway, that was pointless. I'm glad you understand. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future. But while money is no object, not everything Master Gigeraju desires can be so easily purchased. It's to be an extremely exotic feast. Is this where we need to get that stupid wine? For the first ingredient, I would have you travel to the South Shroud and speak to Lendinel, Camp Tranquil. Oh my god, dude. On my way. I just saw you. Oh, I gotta kill a Trent. Egg of a great adamantoise. I think maybe I have one. What are the chances? Let me be clear, this business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. Oops. Alas, Gridanians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Detto here being a rare exception. I've had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heavens pillar. Woof. What are you waiting for? Go get an adamantoise egg. Bye-bye, adamantoise. Thought you might have the good sense to leave this place, but you're considered presence. I take it you intend to persevere to the bitter end? I don't know, but I got an egg. Such bravery. That'll serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I'll see it gets to the captain. You should head to Southern Thanalin. Gosh, I hate this part. This is so stupid. Titan's ferocious and we just do petty tasks. State your business, adventurer. What the foggiest what he sees in you, and until I do, you will receive no aid from me. It's material, man. We get the good stuff now. I want you to hunt the most dangerous game. Very well. Let me have a look at you. Seen your share of battle, there's no mistaking that. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. I was wrong. Now I am none. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills. Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, and pragmatic. That's why I claim my position and why I still hold it. Children of the Sands do not offer aid to strangers. However, if you were recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it would be permissible to assist you. You must first find your way to lure the Ul'dah away from the encampment. This will be your test, to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this, I will offer you no advice, only this spear. Yep, seems pretty dumb. Just help, dude. Alrighty. Time to hide. I feel like we've done this song and dance very recently. back. Okie dokie. Here you go, Ul'dah. Is our old nemesis dead? Oh yeah. Fine necklace. Make an excellent trophy. The spear belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see it for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I shall tell of the ingredient you seek. Okay. Would have made a fine recruit. But no point dwelling on what cannot be. You have well wormed a These worms prey on smaller creatures of the Sigoli. A fresh slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of bait. Slay an angler. Oh, you're over there. Oh, you were coming back over here. I don't know if that would fulfill the quest objective for you or not. Oh, it looks like it did. Now what if I try to follow you? Brothers, now we're gaming. Stay away from me, sandworm. Doing something important. Like trying to get a sandworm over here. I don't know if this counts as mine. The like hiding spot disappeared as I was running for it. Ha, it did work. This game is surprisingly unbroken. Like it would be just stay out of the floors. But like for all of that, that was so goofy. Like I was the one that killed the angler. I barely got my speed down before you spawned your monster, and then you killed your monster and it counted it for me. Which is like exactly how a party should work. Look well, fought it. Those of the hunter rival those of our best. You have my word, he will receive it in time for the banquet. You should return to Costa. Yay, you leveled up. Doing a big ol' return. Well met, Soapy. Landau and Udon Noon spoke highly of you. Some wine? Ah, my favorite. You have one ingredient left. Fortunately, you don't have to travel to Ul'dah this time to obtain it. Okay. How about altered hose? Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect this last ingredient. Brayflox, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa de Sol herself. However, not long ago, she sent word that she's been in some trouble at the long stop and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident itself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Make haste to Hidden Falls docks and speak with Ozun Nazun, who will direct you to Raincatcher Gully. The things we do for cheese. Sorry, Ozun, I forgot to talk to you. Ozun Nazun? What's the hurry, Venture? Something happened? I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen. Go and talk to the skipper over there. Yeah, I'd go to Raincatcher Gully. Brayflox all talks. Psh, Drunk Flaps and Watch could be reaching for the ears of Brayflox. Quest prize of Uplander deep in Longstop. Flighty beast chased Gobbyflock from homes. Gobbyflock needs goodly Uplander. Gives safety to Longstop with much hand lending. Sure is a complicated way of putting that. After a tiring journey across Eorzea, It is deep within the quiet jungles of Raincatcher Gully where the charismatic and enterprising young goblin Brayflox Altox chooses to build her tiny empire. What she does not realize, however, is that something else, something sinister, has also made the lush forest its home. Now driven from their rightful claim, Brayflox and her brethren seek to retake the land and are not above asking for the help of lesser races, that would be you, to help them do so. That's a lot more concise than hockey was. I like it pictured like so. Just not fair that it's Hockey Manor and then Brayflox Longstop, one after another. They just put the two best dungeons in 2.0 together. I can now accept the next job quest. Brayflox, I did it. I killed the dragon. Gobbyflock. Uplander outwinded with plans making. Uplander has goodly heart for fighty think. Brayflox happy gives tasty fresh gobby treats. That's a mouthful. Jesus, stinky sweet gobby treat. Special make with secret gobby arts. Honestly. Oh, Miles sent a message. Read that later. Yes, I have a combo now. I gather you solved Brayflox's little problem? Yeah, you can smell it on me? By the gods, that unholy stench. Judging from the smell, this should be quite flavorful. How's it made? Just to remain ignorant of such things. Aye. Sounds good to me. Thanks to you, our guests shall be honored with a marvelous banquet. But what good is an exotic feast without an equally exquisite... Didn't read what that word was. Whoops. Make your way to Wineport. Now we're getting wine, huh? More wine. Lamani. We gotta get some, like, extinct wine or something. Paper smells of loam and perfume, and there's also the unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yeah, the thing's just, like, lingering on me. Of course I'm here to discuss the wine. Why else would I be here? At Wineport. Always had a passion for wine. Say what you will about the nature of that work, none can deny it pays well, but the problem grows... But you grow impatient. Nothing in my possession is sufficient quality for this occasion. Best vintages in town are hoarded by Berglain, who owns and operates the largest winery. Somehow I doubt he will be receptive of your request. Well, I'll go beat him up then. Or maybe I'll beat up his enemies, whichever works the best. Maybe I'll beat up his enemies and beat him up. What rank amateur bottled wine is this? What is it? Neither you nor your friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. Well, that's probably true. Anything interesting? Nope. Jamani, he was mean to me. We'll beat him up. I take it he said no. There's no denying his passion and skill. Not known for his tact. We'll have to take an alternative approach. Love alternative approaches. There's a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with a suitable wine. Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly in recent years. It isn't to say the grapes are of poor quality, only that we have known better. Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town. Legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm. I transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all creation when tasting it. But alas, as is too often said, the calamity changed that. Ridiculous as it sounds, our next best option is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine and offer them every gil we can spare. Perhaps you could start with speaking with the Venerunes? Okay. Are they up there? I think they might be up there and not inside this room. Yeah, they are up there. Bacchus wine? Don't remind me. I used to have a cellar filled with it. Why don't we just breed new Bacchus grapes? Or why don't we just beat someone up? No luck? Bacchus wine would have been perfect for the occasion. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Ogamora, I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time I realized there was still so much I could experience. It breaks my heart to think that the wondrous ambrosia was once filled me with hope may forever be lost to us. Okay. Here's a favor I would ask of you. I stumbled across to Vilbrand as a vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die. It was there a man named Drest took me in and gave me Bacchus wine. I would like him to know that I'm pursuing my dream. Though this wine is my original creation. Perhaps Wristlet can tell you where to find Drest. Okay. Drest? Oh, you mean the hermit. He doesn't talk about himself. I sure don't ask. If you mind to find him, head southwest. Okay. Hello, friend. Hello. Hi, Drest. You freaking out? You have this Rosso. I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? Oh, whoa, whoa, brother. Can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. Midge is the buzzing. It keeps me awake. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't fight. I don't want to fight. Make them go away. Finally. Someone to beat up. Don't hit me with that moldy squeeze, you gross ass. Alright, Mr. Hermit. Not so loud anymore. Did you do that? We were on a reconnaissance mission when the Maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but I didn't ask for this. I'm not even Garlean. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway across the world. I just want to go home. I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Last night at the Red Mantis Falls, I collected sap from nearby palm trees. It makes for fine wine. I left 3 shells out there. Please take them to Shamani for me. The water is deceptively deep right there. Under the bridge. Under the bridge. My destination, I find elation under the bridge. Don't worry, everybody, I have entered a sanctuary. Oops, I don't want to talk to that player. Been some time, Soapy. What news do you have of Drest? Pretty bad shape. Bit better now, though. He did have some knowledge of winemaking, didn't he? A simplistic but nevertheless effective method. I shall enjoy this batch before it spoils. Worry that he's been alone with his thoughts for far too long. Yeah, it's past time I paid him a visit. By the gods, Soapy, listen, I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I've just discovered something extraordinary about Drest palm wine. He sealed each coconut shell with a leaf which has a very distinct shape and unusual odor. These are leaves of Bacchus grapevine. What that means? Somewhere in Raincatcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. You must know where Drest found these leaves. Man, this is more than I was doing for cheese, and I killed a dragon for the cheese. Oh, hello again. Where did you find these, sir? It's a leaf, isn't it? I didn't know it was rare. Found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevine. I saw fresh gabu tracks, so maybe the leaves came from vines growing in the back of such a beast. If you'll look for it, please be careful. I typically am. Lomani. The grapes grow on gabu. I was right! The smell, the texture! I hold in my hands a Bacchus grapevine cutting. Come now, enough of this nonsense! I've heard talk of your discovery, and I refuse to believe that a common adventurer and a novice veneer could... Oh, my witness. It is a Bacchus grapevine! Where did you find such a fantastic specimen? You'd offer it to me? But why? There's none better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Bruglarnt. However you say your name, you have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion. It'd be selfish of me to keep this cutting. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. Eorzea will once again clamor for the cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine. Sir, you needn't... Wait, the shape of this bottle, the scent of this label. This couldn't possibly be a 1547 Bacchus? It's the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time, but now I realize it was never meant for me. He has made us an offer we cannot refuse. He will find no finer wine. Thank you, Soapy, for your kindness and generosity. I forgot what I was doing. Alright. Back to the Costa. It ended up being an alright idea, using this as our return. What's up, wino? Here's your stinky cheese wine. You dipshit. You have the look of a man who's been to the 7th hell and back. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace. Well, if grace is what you want to call what I've been doing, then more power to you. Lady Y'shtola, Cenctquic-novem. Thousand pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, sir. Had I known, I would never permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Come now, he must have sensed something was amiss. You didn't seriously think I would send you running the length and breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you? Listen, I sure did think that. However, I am a raging idiot. Your intent was unclear to me until just this moment, and unlike me, Soapy has no knowledge of your traditions. Maybe you should enlighten him. Aye, fair's fair. We 5 were chosen our brothers and sisters and became the company of heroes. We each swore a solemn oath, that any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured not by reputation but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be god-slayers by his own criteria. If everyone found him wanting, he would be rejected without a second thought. If he proved himself worthy, we swore we would do our utmost to support his cause. The world has ever been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the death of the unworthy. This is why the 5 of you deigned to test Soapy with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I am sure, but tell us, Captain, what is the assessment? He's a brave one. His skill is undeniable. I am certain he has no shortage of loyal allies. Can only concur. We 5 of the Company of Heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Okay, but that doesn't change that I basically did put together a feat. Summon the dancers, pour the wine, eat, drink, and be merry, my friends. For Soapy is Titan's bane. I think any of that was necessary. Just tell me what I want to know. Mama Y'shtola is the only one whose words I care about. You wanker! Oh. Banquet is as much for the company as it is for you. I didn't doubt that for a second. Let's be eager to face Titan. Promise we will show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in Upper Lenosha. There you will meet with Riol, another man who served in the company. You will remain in hiding until you've given the correct signal. Give me your map. Now give me your wallet. Alright. Greetings, mate. Might you be the one the captain said would be calling? Thought so. I don't care to explain myself twice. Oh, wrong person. I was waiting for you to give him your undivided attention. Alright. One of our scouts stumbled across this beastman aetheryte, see? What's that look for? Not familiar with him? It speaks of an unamplified aetheryte which has been claimed by a beast tribe. There's no fundamental difference between such aetherites and the one which you have used already, Soapy. Ah, well, if it ain't the Charlian lass, welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath Ogamora form a bewildering labyrinth no outsider has ever fully explored. The kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling old ones with traps. One wrong step and the next thing you know, you've 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way around, and that got us thinking. I mean, the mines are like a bleeding city, ain't they? If you didn't have an Aethernet, how would you get around? Even if there were aetherite shards in the depths of Ogamora, you could have needed to attune yourself to them before we could identify their signatures. That's where you're wrong. We had this Charlian bloke help us, delivered us right into Titan's bedchamber. I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Charlian scholar worth their salt couldn't manage. Did he now? But in order to guide a traveler, the party would need to. It is possible in theory, at least. Mainly, all will depend on whether or not I'm worth my salt. Oh, you are, lass. Don't you worry about that. Why don't we all go to Zelma's Run and take a closer look? Alright, let's take a look at this aetheryte. So this is the aetheryte the Company of Heroes used to gain access to Titan's sanctuary. It is as Papalimo speculated. In its present state, this aetheryte signal will not be strong enough for our purposes. We may be able to amplify it. That'll take all of my attention. Seems you will have to proceed without me, Soapy. I must needs remain here and supplement the beacon's power. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect us. With effort it is possible that I may be able to stabilize the aetheryte signal and thereby join you. Until such time as I do, you will be on your own. Now let us see if I am worth my salt. She's real hung up on that. I've located another beacon, one far below the mountain. Only speculate as to what you will find there. Alright, I'm ready when you are. Look, an Overdweller! This is our Aetherites against us. Trespass Violator! Fear him not, his fate shall be decided by the Lord of Crags. Hear me, Overdweller. You are breaking the covenant. You shall be the first to face judgment. Then Limsa laments and her oath breakers. He is come, he is come! Overdweller, art thou deaf of their weeping? Such sins are beyond pardon. I am not the first to suffer thy defiance. Thou didst bring Ifrit low. I shall wreak a terrible vengeance. Now the song's going. And he's done, folks. No limit break for us. The Lord of Crags, the great Father Titan, has fallen! Look at this rock-colored rock. Love rock-colored rocks. Perhaps we sensed its ether. A la Y'shtola. Crimes of the Overdweller shall never be forgiven, never forgotten. It was your kin who broke the covenant. We only acted in defense. Cease your aggressions. I have a point. Now these are the readings one would expect of an icon. I have seen enough. We proceed as planned. That is wise, my lord. Your curiosity is untested and unproven. Then trust in me, Riddletine. My curiosity, as you so eloquently put it, would have bested Titan in the blink of an eye. If there be truth in the legends, it could readily subjugate the whole of Eorzea. Is that not so? No greater singer power has ever been conceived, much less realized. While such devices may win battles, I do not believe they will serve to change the course of war. Oh, but they will. Have a little faith, my friend. Do not endorse this course of action. Right? Fool. Now he has a fourth. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bear. Your work is far from done. Oh, Y'shtola creeped on the creep. Atta girl. Well, the Ascians are nothing if not elusive. It's little wonder that they should cast advanced teleportation magic at will. They would consort with the Empire. What goal could they possibly share? I like how Y'shtola's like, how is it that they teleport? Teleports? Here I arrived too late, but I see you had the matter well in hand. Taking measures to ensure that we are not pursued. Take your leave while the kobolds are still in disarray. I will follow anon. Something I must investigate here. I will teleport you to the Aetheryte and Zelma's Run, and we will rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake. Okay? I'm pretty sure I'm nodding there. Relieved to see you well, but come, let us discuss our next step. High potions, please. Oh, I get both of them. The world will already have reached Maelstrom Command. Protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. The honor is yours, Soapy. The honor? Or the duty? Thank you for coming, Soapy. I'm pleased to have your success personally confirmed. First Ifrit, now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the Warriors of Light less keenly. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Y'all, I'm in a different company. Soapy, this is Minfilia. Y'shtola has informed me of your success. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea. Why, Tataru and the others seemed as glad of it as they did of Titan's fall. Oh, I didn't read what else they were proud of. We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. Oh, I'm sure you will. Tataru's not here. He's not here to ask me how my investigation's going. Uh-oh. Guys, any of these people? Time for spooky times, I guess. Not Neuraxia. One is glad, walking one is safe.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Thank heavens he is safe. Louisoix, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
Advance no further!
I have to say, that sounded like gunshots.
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan. Bring him forth, or you shall know no mercy.
A little more gunbreaker with those blades.
Confound it. Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you. I surrender myself, on the condition you spare the innocents.
Not human Philia?
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
Just as sure as my helmet has lips.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
No!
Oh man.
Conditions of surrender denied.
Cease at once!
Have you not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream.
If I remember right, I was told, I think that
said
Livia is like huge in 1.0.
We leave. Bring the prisoners.
She was almost the big bad. Walking One Menphilia asked this one too. In case Walking One returned, this one was to say, Church in Eastern Thanlin, Walking One must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect Walking One Menphilia. Forgive this one. Save. And robbed of my emotional expression. Alright, let me fix my volume. I wish I would have saved that for next time. Perhaps it'll be quite shocking to come back to this. But I do think that's all I want to do right now, so I will call it quits here. Perhaps I shall not find a place to sit to match the mood of the atmosphere. But yeah. What is tomorrow? Is tomorrow Monday? It is Monday. I'm not sure what's going on tomorrow. I may stream, I may not. It may be a couple days. But, I'm not really sure what all comes up next. So I'm excited about that. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. So we're gonna call it here with this spooky music. Bye-bye.